Whoa, what a year it has been. Hello again, Mike O'Brien, your getaway guy. Well, we've been traveling all over New York State all year long for great day trips, outstanding weekend getaways, and so much more. And there's plenty more to come. Stay tuned. But today I thought it might be kind of fun to go back with a quick montage of the places we've been able to bring you throughout the entire year of 2023. You ready? Here comes a getaway guy blast from the past. Come on.
Yes, a blast from the past to a classic five and dime. This one, East Aurora, who doesn't know about Vidler's? Took you there. That was fun. Old wooden floors, the old kind style store that you used to go to as a kid. It still exists in East Aurora, near Buffalo. Things to buy that you just don't see anymore. Vidler's Five and Dime, a favorite getaway in the year 2023, as was this amazing museum in Utica, New York, the Munson Williams Proctor Museum of Art. I took you to Utica, downtown Utica, because of the amazing works of art from Picasso to Georgia O'Keeffe, and certainly their signature artist Jackson Pollock. Yep, all their work is there in this great museum, free to see. Then it was off to Deansboro, New York, in this old barn. If you love books, wow, the power of the page lives at the Berry Hill Bookshop, a getaway in Deansboro, south of Syracuse, near, I would say probably Clinton, New York, Hamilton College vicinity. This getaway brought you 3 floors of more than 30,000 used books in an old barn, all for sale. Then it was off to Corning, New York, to a museum that not a lot of people know about, the Rockwell Museum of Western Art. We all know about the Corning Museum of Glass, but have you ever traveled to this museum in Corning? Open every day at 9 a.m., American Art Through the Ages at the Rockwell Museum of Western Art. It's absolutely amazing. It's beautiful. And this was a favorite getaway as well as we traveled around the Finger Lakes. Yep, back on the road and out to Griffith Sculpture Park, a spring getaway we did to bring you a park with over 250 large-scale sculptures through miles of hiking trails. This is a big favorite. It's just really beautiful out there, but in a quirky sort of way. Oh, yes, springtime also brought us hot dogs. I mean, it's time for baseball, therefore it's time for hot dogs. And I brought you my top 5 hot dog getaways. Ooh, boy, were they good. Everywhere from Buffalo to Rochester. We traveled everywhere to find the best hot dogs, and my top 5 was a big hit, and we enjoyed doing every minute of it. Park Trail Getaway, to work off those hot dogs, I took you out to Mendon Ponds Park. This spring getaway was great. It was just back to nature. Bring your sunflower seeds, and before you know it, you've got the chickadees eating right out of your hand. Yeah, right along the Birdsong Trail, one of the fun things at Mendon Ponds Park, a great getaway for those that want to get back to nature. A little serenity never hurts. Waterfalls never hurt, and I took you to a hidden waterfall getaway in 2023 just outside of Cazenovia. This is Chettanango Falls State Park. No one knows it's there. I felt like I was the only person there. It's for the adventurous, a little hike down and a big hike back, but boy, talk about beautiful. Wow, if you love waterfalls, this getaway was a hidden gem that a lot of people liked in Chettanango Falls State Park. Onto the boat we did, a boat ride getaway in Skinny Atlas. This was a lot of fun. A lot of great people getting on board the Judge Ben Wiles to tour the most beautiful lake in the Finger Lakes, Skinny Atlas Lake. See all the great homes along the shoreline, and Skinny Atlas itself, a great little village to have some fun. Down the old stairs it was, out in Olean, New York. This getaway took people by surprise because nobody knew it was there. It is Rock City Park, a geological wonder in Olean, New York. You just follow the trail into the inner sanctums of rock and boulder formations. Quite the getaway for those that like to get back to nature. It felt like I was in Jurassic Park. It was fun. Then it was off to Toronto for a 2-part show we did in 2023 called Kid Friendly Toronto Getaways. And boy, top of the list, I took my grandson and daughter there. This was a kid-friendly getaway at the Aquarium of Canada. It is just unbelievable. Now, if you love fish and you love creatures from the sea, they're all around you on this getaway. And then it was off to the CN Tower for an amazing ride to the top, even above the skyscrapers below. What a view. Kids love the CN Tower. You're really up in the clouds. It was fun. It was exciting. And this is a getaway that Young and old alike enjoy the CN Tower, a couple of fun things, kid-friendly Toronto Getaways, a big favorite on the show. So was Cave of the Winds, Niagara Falls, USA. You take an elevator down to the base of the Bridalveil Falls, and then we took you to the hurricane deck. Poncho on, and boy oh boy, talk about an adventurous getaway. Our viewers loved this one, and again, a first time for many. Cave of the Winds, a great getaway in 2023. Then, after we dried off, we went out to a central New York classic getaway called Howe Caverns. This is an outstanding getaway 20 stories below the earth. Yep, if you dare. It's always 52 degrees. That's why summertime is nice. You kind of cool off a little bit. It's about an hour tour through the labyrinth of rock formations below the earth. Howe Caverns, a classic destination in New York State, and what fun that was to bring you there. Hey, summer doesn't make sense unless you can do it with ice cream. A top 5 ice cream getaway? That's what we did. I brought you my 5 favorite ice cream getaways all around, from Abbott's to Pittsford Farms Dairy to Seneca Farms in Penn Yan. Yeah, these were our top 5. It was a great show, and the research was a labor of love. Great summertime fun with our top 5 ice cream getaways. And what would a year of getaways be without a great trip to Hammondsport in the Finger Lakes? Talk about a favorite Finger Lakes village. South end of Keuka Lake, you'll find parks, you'll find boats, the boat museum, and definitely wineries all around. This getaway drew a lot of attention. I knew it would. And who doesn't love pumpkins? In the fall, we took you to pumpkin farms. We took you to farm markets. Everything that says fall, including picking your own apples. That was a lot of fun to do. Boy, talk about having material all around you. A big favorite on the show, as was this one at Watkins Glen State Park. If you love waterfalls, and we know you do, this getaway has 19 waterfalls. The gorge at Watkins Glen, a ton of great hiking, beautiful nature, trails, and definitely water. This is even better in the fall. That's why we took you there. Watkins Glen. Then it was 4 of our favorite international food getaways. We have these little gems in the city. I felt it was my obligation to bring you to all of them. Saigon Pho, Polska Chata, Pura Vida, People's Choice Kitchen. 4 favorites, all in our city, right in our own backyard. And then it was off to Canada, USA, cross the bridge into Canada on the Rainbow Bridge to get you to the Botanical Gardens and the Butterfly Conservatory. This is just an amazing getaway. Talk about a rainforest and thousands of butterflies all around you. Always 82 degrees, a great winter getaway. Fun to bring you there. Then back onto the road, and then we traveled out to Lights on the Lake in Liverpool. Perfect for the holidays. One of the best drive-through light shows in New York State. That's why we brought you there. This was a great favorite on Tales of the Getaway Guy. Christmas lights everywhere, and a drive-through experience, which was a whole lot of fun. And then to wrap up the year, who doesn't love a model train display? I brought you 4 great ones we have in our area, including the Edgerton Rec Center hidden gem. This model train display is amazing. We brought you a whole bunch of them. Great for young and old alike. Around the holidays, model trains. We have many, and we wrapped up the year with all of your favorites.
Whew, what a year of getaways. And there's plenty more to come in 2024. Stay tuned. I'm going to leave you with some of the great sounds of nature from many of the places we've been to in 2023. A little peace and serenity. That's coming up in just a sec. Don't go away. I want to thank a couple of people. Paris Heating and Cooling, one of our great sponsors, family owned for 35 years. They've been a part of this show. We thank them very much. Listen, if you're looking to upgrade your furnace, or maybe have your current furnace checked out for the winter to come, call Paris. I've been with them for a lot of years, and they've always done me right. Very affordable, experienced, professional. Paris Heating and Cooling. Give them a buzz, 227-4512. They're good. They're the people to go with when it comes to heating and cooling. Paris. And thanks, Nino's, for always coming up at the last minute with dinner when I don't want to cook. If you like Sicilian pizza, Nino's is the place to go. Fresh ingredients, old school pizza in an old style pizza shop. And they're at 1330 Culver Road right near Merchants. I've been going to them for years. They do delivery as well. Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash. Nino's Pizzeria, Culver Road near Merchants. And now some of those sounds of nature from our past getaways. Thanks very much for coming along for the ride. Enjoy. And Happy New Year. I'm Mike O'Brien, your getaway guy.